on top tonight. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Sabres will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Ovechkin's got it in the offensive zone. Moves it to Kane. Here's a shot, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Siegenthaler's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
The Blues have it now. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Kane's agents have gotten the business side of hockey done. He signed that contract extension, and that's got to free his mind up just a little bit. You have to believe there's so many distractions and pressure under you when you're faced with those negotiations, and now he can just go and play, and that's really lifting for his demeanor.
St. Louis plays it against the boards. And he slides it quickly to Heiskanen. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Ottinger's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Aho's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check. Turns him away. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Buffalo's got it in the offensive zone. Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip.
Ottinger's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest. To be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck was coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up.
Ottinger's made a really nice save, and that's an important one after getting blown out last game.
From behind the net. Skates to the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Shesterkin.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
St. Louis goes to work in the offensive zone.
He's really laboring, James, really struggling after that enormous hit, and he's going to need some medical attention. Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit. Edmondson's leaving the game, James. You can see that he's hunched over, grabbing his hand, and he's in a ton of pain, and you can see the frustration on his face as well.
Yeah, it looks like he got caught there, and obviously the hand in a lot of discomfort at the moment as he heads to the tunnel. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle, and smacks the puck out of midair. Through center along the wing. Picks off the pass. And he easily stops that one. And now he moves it quickly to Heiskanen. Wicked slap shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Sends it in front. Off the pipe. Shesterkin's going to hang on for a whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. St. Louis wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And a great save.
Sorry, James. Didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
Quick feed to Stahl. Handles the puck. along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Oh, what a stop! Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Tees it up from the blue line. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
St. Louis will go to work here in the offensive end. Scores! And just like that, the perfect road start.
A cliche is always getting the start, but that is exactly what it means. And the coach couldn't have drawn it up any prettier to take the crowd out of the game early and send a message right from puck drop. Anytime a goal is a result of a battle, you know that the coach loves it, and it's going to show up in the video room the next day. Because it is all initiated by will and the willingness to sacrifice your body, right? To be able to provide the intangible on the play, and then you're able to execute with the skill and be opportunistic once you gain possession. I just love it.
St. Louis came here on a mission. They wanted to get off to a good start. I'd say mission accomplished so far.
Mission accomplished, and they've left their opponent absolutely stunned with the speed and pace that they've come out with. They get on the board early, and now their opponent's chasing the game.
Driving right to the front! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Johnston's been on a tear lately with the point streak. I mean, generating a ton of offense for his team. It doesn't matter whether it comes in the form of apples or goals. This guy's doing it all in the offensive end.
And he slides it quickly to Kane.
In such a tough league where it's difficult to score goals, 499 under his belt, looking for number 500.
Now a quick pass to Hayden. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. We're still in the early stages of this period. St. Louis leads it 1-0. Play resumes here as Springs to draw inside the offensive zone. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Puck grab by Seneca. The Blues take it along the wall. Stops him with a glove.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Big time stop there.
Shesterkin's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Dumps it into the ozone. The Blues gain control of the puck. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack. Moves the puck over to Larkin. And that's a smart heads-up play by Johnston. Takes the feed from the left side. Sends it ahead to Samaskevich. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Buffalo's gained possession. Quick pass over to Taves. And it's a quick pass to Burns. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
He shuts him down.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
And he slides it quickly to Tessier. Oh, he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Play whistle, dead penalty coming up. Landeskog's ill intentions have resulted in a charging penalty.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
It's the first penalty kill for this team tonight, guys, and we know their unit, it's ranked towards the bottom of the league, but this team's confidence can sometimes overpower the skill that they show. So let's see if they can get going here right now.
Turn that chance aside. And now he moves it quickly to Polino. Dumps the puck in. The The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes it over to Seneca. Drives it to the crease. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Into the offensive end now. The Sabres gain possession of the defensive zone. And they get the puck out. Great defensive effort with the stick. Moves the puck. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Foligno's got the puck in his own zone. Nice job to escape the zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. The Blues played along the boards. Buffalo's got the puck shorthanded and manages to clear the zone. The Blues gain possession along the wall. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace. Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is pumped.
Johnson's had the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Taves wins possession in the defensive zone. Can't get it to go. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Slides it across. Makes a save. Trying to clear the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. Schneider's got it along the wing. Shot. He gets it from that one.
Jim Flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
McKay is into the offensive zone now on the attack. They get it out of the defensive end.
Landeskog's almost back on the ice.
The Sabres penalty killers come up huge.
That's a great job on the power play. Maybe could have had a little net front presence in order to screen the goaltender. As you know, the goaltender came up huge there with all those chances.
Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Moves it over to Stahl. And the puck sails into the bench, forcing a stoppage of play.
Sturkin's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Great poke check on the reach. Feeds the puck across to Seneca. Here they come on the attack down the left side. How did he stop that one? Dumps it in. The Blues gain possession. The Sabres going to work on offense. Ottinger's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. St. Louis still has time to work here in this first period to increase this lead. The Sabres win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Hit the blast! Big-time save of the one-timer! Slides the puck ahead to Aho. Here's a chance on the attack. No room for that one to get through. Takes the pass. Sends it quickly to Palmieri. Tries to get the puck to Semiskevich. The Sabres have it from their own end. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Burns' injury has ruled him out for the remainder of this game. We just received confirmation, James, and this is a real tough blow when you hear it from the medical staff. I mean, he's got to be feeling it extremely frustrated now. What do you do with the lineup?
Well, unfortunate news, but at least it provides clarity for the coaching staff one way or another going forward. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. And that's intercepted.
The Blues have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Quick pass to Entwistle. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. More than half the period left to play. St. Louis has the 1-0 lead. Buffalo's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Makes the save. Puck picked up by Schneider. Moves it quickly over to Heiskanen. Seneca's got it into offensive territory. Great save from in tight.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Moves it to Seneca. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Taken by Nyquist. Moves it to Stahl. St. Louis has it near the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. The Blues will play it in their own end. Sends it over to Hayden. Centering pass in front. And he denies that. Great opportunity there. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Buffalo's got the puck here in the open ice. Feeds it over to Landeskog. Sent into the offensive zone. The Blues have it behind the cage. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Missed the net on the play.
Oh, that's going to be frustrating. James, you worked so hard for that opportunity, and you missed the target.
Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And he slides it quickly to Landeskog. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Takes the feed. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. They've got numbers here. The Sabres have it now.
Put on the play. Oh, my. Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Oh, there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Puck's off the glove.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing. You got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Blues have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. And they win the draw on their own end. Denies them in close. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Slides the puck over. And it comes up with the save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Past the halfway mark of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Schneider. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Murphy. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that skips out of the offensive end. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Cece's lugging the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Quick shot! Stones him with the blocker.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Gives them nothing in front.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And that shot goes off the side of the net. Tries to get it over to Letang. Sends it into the offensive offensive zone. The Blues should play it from the defensive zone. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Let's get the call. Evans has been called for cross-checking.
Well, they have a lead and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play's going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage of this power play.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Shot deflected. Takes the feed. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Now a quick pass to McDonough. Great use of the wall on the pass. Picked off by Siegenthaler. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Picked up along the wall by Hayton. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. And they'll dump it in. Works it across to Aho. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Let's see what the officials are calling. Siegenthaler's getting called for tripping on the play.
You know the coach is going to be detailing the habits. Get in the shooting lane, sacrifice your body, push to the outside, get the puck down the ice. You got a 1-0 lead. You want to play on your toes coming out of it.
The Sabres will have 5-on-3, and they've got loads of time to work with here.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
They move the puck out of harm's way. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Lawries brings up the momentum. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. St. Louis will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty. And they get the puck out of harm's way. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Kane. Handles the puck. Denies him. He got all of it. And a great save.
Ottinger's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Takes the feed from his own end. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Big-time stop.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Larkin's taking it from his own end. And he slides it quickly to Aho. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Dumped into the opposite corner. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Directs it on over to Aho. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Evans is back out onto the ice and will join the penalty kill here. Big time stop there. Makes another stop.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. And here's the pass to Landeskog. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. St. Louis has the puck. And they manage to clear it.
Siegenthaler's penalty is almost expired.
Here's a short pass to Nyquist. The Sabres come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Siegenthaler's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
And the puck's kicked free. And he takes the feed. The Blues take it across the blue line. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Cole. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Shot! Big-time saving goal as he gets out of it with the stick. And he totally whiffs on that one. Quick pass to Heiskanen. Puts it in deep. And he takes the pass. Knocked off the puck. The Blues take over on possession. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Pinned up along the boards. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Larkin. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Cole's got the puck along the wing. Quick feed to Landeskog. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Made the stop on the play. Ottinger's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Scrum along the boards. Here's a shot, and that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Sabres have it behind the net. Gets the puck over to Landeskog. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Slides it over with pace to Ekman Larsson. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Throws it in. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Poked away by Ekman Larsson. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Taves. Aho's crossed the line and gained the zone. Big hit. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Blues looking against the half wall. Passes it over. Shot right in front. And that goes off course off a body. Toss it up at center.
The Blues are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Takes it from the right side. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Puck moved over to Aho. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Slides the puck to Mikheyev. Look at this. The Blues play it along the wing. And now he moves it quickly to Aho. The Blues gain control of the puck. They put the puck into the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Lee. What a steal in his own end. Now over to Aho. Shot! Turned aside by Ottinger.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
And that goes off the stick somewhere in traffic. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
St. Louis has shown a great compete level all game long. It's a reason why they have the lead, but they would have loved to have converted on that scoring chance. Instead, it hits the post and out.
Nice defensive robbery on that. Loses his balance on the play. Oh, what a save by Ottinger. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hand on for a much-needed stoppage. St. Louis will likely take this lead into the first intermission unless things completely bottom out here. Brzezinski's won the draw here in their own zone. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Shesterkin. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Hayden's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Here's a short pass to Carlson. And he sidesteps the check there. It's a shot. Goaltender gave it nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Puck scooped up by Hayden. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a chance. Denies him. Directed over to Larkin. Lobs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And that goes off a player. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Oh, what a save in front. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Carlson. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we've got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Buffalo's coaches aren't going to be happy. They know why they're trailing in this one. There's been zero accountability from a defensive standpoint. They've got to find a way to limit the odd man rushes.
St. Louis has possession of it now. Puck grabbed by Johnston. And now it's stopped. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Pushes it across to Semiskevich. Moves around along the half wall. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. Puck picked up by Letang. So much congestion in front. Moves the pass in front. Picked off in front. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make a save.
Shuts it down. Quick pass across to Nyquist. Slides it on over to Malkin. Slides it quickly to Landeskog. Knocks the puck loose. Pass back to the point. Blocked in traffic. Quick pass to Hayden. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. He got all of that one. Whacks it into the offensive zone. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. The Sabres gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Blocked, and he may have to stop the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
St. Louis has possession of the puck. Moves into the middle, and that doesn't connect. Taken along the wall by Ceci. And he can't hang on after that hit. Gets the puck in deep. The Blues gain possession. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And he slides it quickly to Seneca. Just a simple save by Shesterkin. Now a quick pass to Heiskanen. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Shakes off the coverage. Sends the pass over. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed, and it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. St. Louis wins the draw. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Into the offensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Tessier. And a great save. The Sabres take it across the line. Moves it quickly over to Aho. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Grabbed along the boards by Cole. Slides the puck across to Texier. Puts it on net. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone.
perfectly.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Texier's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
With the backhand, and that's broken up. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Carlson's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Makes the saucer pass. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Sends it in deep. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Buffalo's got the puck. Gets the puck in deep. Picked up along the wall by Malkin. Oh, it stays out! Wow!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
Lots of time left in this period. The Blues lead it 1-0. Johnson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Takes the feed, moving in. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Broken up in the neutral zone by Sebaskevich.
St. Louis has been connected all night long defensively. From a structure standpoint, they are doing everything to interfere pucks, intercept, and takeaways. This is leading to offense, but they got to convert as this game is still close.
Into the attacking area from the left side. You'll need more than that to beat him.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
And he connects with the long ball. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Quick feed to Aho. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. And he slides it quickly to Minton. Oh, a clutch save! Taken by Murphy. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Feeds it on over to Schneider. Tosses it on to Minton. The Blues carried along the wall. Excellent stick work on the play. Buffalo's got it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Quick pass over to Nyquist. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Blues have it against the wall. Buffalo's got possession at center. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender.
Ottinger's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
St. Louis will play it from behind the net. Scooped up along the wall by Cole. And he takes the dip. Dumps it in. The Blues have it now. Looks to make a play over to Carlson. The Blues have it now. Through center. Puck dumped in. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Oh, some strong physicality on the play.
I always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
off the puck. Taken along the wall by Johnston. And that's blocked in traffic. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. I love having to look at this again on a replay, James, because this is the initial contact that leads to the turnover. Coaches with eyes for detail really recognize that this is where the play started. He's not going to get assists for this, but he initiates this whole play.
The Blues continue to dictate the play here tonight. They've now gone up by 2 in the second.
Yeah, their play is reflective on the scoreboard, and that's not always the case, but they've had the majority of the shots in this one, James. If they continue to put pucks to the net, I expect that number to go up.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. It's a blast from the boards. Made that stop.
Shesterkin's save percentage has been excellent. He's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
Here they come on the attack. Drives the puck away. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Too much traffic in the lane. The Sabres have it in the offensive end. Denies him in front.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Buffalo's got the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Alexiak. Sends it in on the attack. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Here he is with the backhander. He scores! The forward Peter O'Keefe makes it count. Jordan Stone.
Man, is this ever a deflator for the opponent? I mean, to give this puck away, but you got to give credit where credit is due. It's about good stick position, and it's about reacting, and that's exactly what he does. Gets his feet moving after the pick, and he buries it.
The Sabres have got one back. Does this change momentum now, Cheryl?
It's better. They started the second period absolutely flat, James. They're getting outshot. They need to find a way to pound pucks and get some possession.
Oh, big time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Hayton's going to play it against the half wall. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. And knocks it down out of midair. Picked up along the wall by Heiskanen. And now he moves it quickly to Hayton. And he takes the feed. The Sabres get a hold of the puck. Sidesteps the check. Intercepted. St. Louis on the attack. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Quick feed to Johnston. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And that's offside, stopping the play. Well, this has become the hottest ticket in town, literally another sellout. What can you say? This is an ongoing theme now, Cheryl.
It's an ongoing theme because they're on a roll. When you're playing well and it's a lot of fun to watch, people want to be in the building to see your next W.
And he slides it quickly to Brodzinski. Now a quick pass to Heiskanen. And there's the save.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
More than half the frame has been played here. We are all tied up in this one. The Blues win the draw. Dropped over the open ice. Fantastic save!
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
And now it's grabbed by Nyquist. That's gloved by Ottinger.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Mikheyev. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Kane. Hard hit frees up the puck. Here's the shot, and he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Knocked away. Picked up along the boards by Siegenthaler. Here's a short pass to Mikheyev. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Johnston's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Right up Main Street and on the attack. On the attack, they come down the right wing. What a steal in his own end. Kane's got on the offensive end. Slides the puck across to Johnston. Gaining momentum up along the side. And he slides it quickly to Lee. The Sabres grab possession with the puck. Oh, here we go! And sends it off course. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Past the midway mark of the frame, we got a tie game. And off the draw, they win possession. And now he moves it quickly to Palmieri. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Scooped up along the wall by Schneider. Denied by the goaltender. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Blues win the draw on their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Larkin. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. Slides it to Letang. Fires it. Single stop by Ottinger. The Blues gain control of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. And it's a quick pass to Taves. Quick shot! Tremendous reflexes as he makes the one-timer save. Back to the goal line. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Too much congestion blocks the shot. And there's the whistle. whistle icing the call.
McDonough's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Dumps the puck in. Slides it over with pace to Brodzinski. Trying to get back on the attack now.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing in an active stick.
Dumps it in. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Takes it to the net. Stones him in front.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The Sabres win it. Quick pass to Foligno. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Dished on over to Heiskanen. Looking to make something happen at center. Sent into the offensive zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Angles it over to Kane. The Sabres have it from the corner. Stopped by the goaltender. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Sabres will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And he keeps that one out. Taken along the wall by Ovechkin. Ottinger's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. St. Louis has won the defensive zone draw. And his twin falls on the shot. Snagged with the glove by Ottinger.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Moves it quickly over to Lee. Back to the point it goes. Oh, and a great save by Shesterkin. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Knocks the puck down with a stick. St. Louis plays it along the boards. Moves it to Johnston. Great defensive effort with the stick. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Kane's hit not viewed positively in the eyes of the officials, and charging is the call.
I recognize in the game that the adrenaline momentum carries you, but when you're traveling a distance, you gotta slow up before you make the hit.
Guys, we know this PK is ranked toward the bottom of the league here, but they already killed off one penalty successfully tonight. They can stay true to their structure and gain good positioning. Maybe they can shut this one down too.
Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Passes it to Samoskevich. He carries the puck up along the wing. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Puck slid down the ice. The Blues have it behind the cage. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Sends it over to Foligno. Battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Letang. The Sabres will kill off a few extra seconds now.
There's always competition between the first and second unit on a power play, and the first unit's not going to like that they didn't capitalize. The second's going to try and come out and finish.
Kane slides Slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Shesterkin's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Johnston's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Sabres win the defensive zone face-off. And they clear that puck. The Blues have it behind the net. St. Louis steps inside. And that's knocked away by McDonough. Looks to get the puck over to Taves. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by McDonough. Takes a shot. Textbook stop by Ottinger. Looks to pass it to Johnston. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Great heads-up play with the stick by Heiskanen. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Sends it into the offensive zone. Time to execute here on this power play. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Carlson's ready for the draw on this man advantage. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Shesterkin's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Late goings of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Tom save on a howitzer. Along the boards, the battle for the puck back and forth. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Aims this all along the right wall. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Buffalo's won the face-off at center. Now a quick pass to Kane. Here's an on-man rush. With the stop. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Puck scooped up by Ceci. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Blues gain possession. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Siegenthaler's got the puck in his own zone. Great quick check on the reach. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Moves the puck to Kane. With possession along the wall. Solid hit on the play.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he...
Saving the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. Shesterkin's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
And they'll go the other way with it. And that play's broken up. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Letang stick handling in his own zone. And they'll dump it in. St. Louis has it behind the net. Here they come. Avoids the poke check. And that goes off the glove and it stays out. They go on the attack from the left side. Fires it on net and makes the save. Quick feed in the scar. And a good save on the play as action continues. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Payne's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we are all tied up in this one. Buffalo's won the draw. The Sabres move to the offensive zone. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop.
Pressure's on the defensive side of the puck. They win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
Knocked away by Schneider. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. From the neutral zone now. Oh, Takamoto returns serve.
Yeah, message being sent for the injured player earlier in this home crowd is appreciative of that massive hit.
St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Slides it over to Seneca. Here's a short pass to Taves. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. It's been a seesaw tug of war through the first two periods. Let's see if we can get a lead here in the third. Picked up along the wall by Letang. Misses wide. The Blues have it against the wall. Quick pass to Lee. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Buffalo's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Good use of the body on the play. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Dishes it off. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Makes the save on the slapper. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. And he loses control of the puck. Can't get it to go. Shuts him down. Gains the zone through the middle. Puck grab by Samoskevich. Buffalo's got the puck. Receives the pass. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? And a great scene.
Well, it's not easy to be able to manipulate space and your defender at the same time and get these high-quality shots off.
Moves it quickly over to Johnston. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. And now he moves it to Murphy. Toss it up at center. Levels him with the hit. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Fires it into the offensive zone. Scrum along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Stahl. Oh, lightning quick reflex.
efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's all tied up. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. And he slides it quickly to Seneca. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Uses the force on that hit. Hayden's gained the line and on the attack. Puck picked up by Aho. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Denied by Ottinger.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety. The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. You get these straightaway scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, and you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Buffalo's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that one goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all three zones.
The Sabres will play from the defensive zone. Feeds the puck to Ceci. Puts it in deep. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Shot! Big time stop!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Palmieri's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Sabres are looking to build on this one-goal lead. St. Louis has it in their own end. Throws it in. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass.
St. Louis is generating momentum off of the turnovers and the interceptions that they're creating by being in good positions and utilizing their sticks. This is still a close one, though. They've got to convert if they want to win this game.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Evans wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Fantastic save! Oh, great glove save by Shesterkin. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Shesterkin's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. Dishes it to Ovechkin. Oh, it's hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Nice hit on the play there. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Blues take possession off the faceoff. And that breaks off a stick. Takes the feed at the point. Shesterkin's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. There's a reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects to the good decision to get the face-off.
They'll look to maintain the momentum with this offensive zone face-off.
This is game management and attack mentality, recognizing that there's an icing and your opponent is vulnerable. Put the puck to the net, the goaltender's gas, take away his eyes.
They put the puck into the offensive end. Tries to feed it over to Semiskevich. Takes it to the front. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Moves it to Semiskevich. And that's intercepted by Johnston. Slides the pass over to Kane. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Siegenthaler. On-man rush. To his teammate. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Foligno. Taken by Lee. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And that's a great hits-up play by Murphy. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Nyquist. Great glove save by Ottinger.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Sabres are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Buffalo's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that goes off a player in front. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Slides it across. Seneca's working it around in the corner. Looks to set up at the point now. Puck scooped up by Carlson. And now it's grabbed by Larkin. Shot! Great stop by Ottinger.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Taken along the wall by Cole. The Sabres take possession here in the open ice. Quick pass to Aho. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. It makes your life so much easier.
Here's a short pass to Letang. Here they come on the rush. Denies him on the slaughter. Ovechkin's taking the puck behind the net. Risky play, but the stop.
One-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
Buffalo's got the edge of the shot department. A big reason why they lead here in this third period. Tries to make a diagonal pass to Mikheyev. Quick shot! Oh, what a great glove save on the play! More than half the period left to play. The Sabres have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Buffalo's going to start with the puck in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Shot! Oh, what a close save there!
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position and makes the save as a result.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. The Sabres win the faceoff. Hammers it from the point. Denies him in front. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Brodzinski. Here's a shot, and he shuts the door on it. And now he moves it quickly to Ovechkin. Quick pass to Brodzinski. The Blues will play it against the wall. Great denial on the play. Wow!
You don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it and he makes the save.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And man, does this ever feel good. You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save. And everyone around you is appreciative.
Grabbed along the boards by Larkin. Turns aside that blast. And a good solid hit on that play. Just wide. Larkin's lugging the puck. Gets the full use of his stick on the poacher. Coughs up the puck after that hit. And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 4-2 is the score. And off the face-off, they take possession. On the attack along the boards. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Great poke by Foligno. Handles the pass. Feeds it to Semiskevich. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And he slides it quickly to Foligno. Oh, smart heads-up read. Here's a chance behind the net. Moves it in front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Feed to the middle. And that goes off a stick. Moves the puck. Taken by Nyquist. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. And that's picked up by Stahl. Gets the puck in deep. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. Puck grab by Landeskog.
By the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Aho. Sends it in deep. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Takes the pass. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puck picked up by Alexiak. Put away at center by Entwistle. Pinned up along the boards. The Blues have it against the wall. Ekman Larson He's taking it from his own end. The Sabres gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Big time hit that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Battling for it along the boards. The Blues gain possession. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Gets the puck in deep. The Sabres take over on possession. Slides the puck across to Malkin. And they'll go the other way with it. Puts it on net. Turns it away. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. St. Louis has one of the best fan bases in the league, and they return home for the next game and kick off a lengthy homestand. Grab those tickets while they're still available. Always a good time in that barn. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Past the halfway mark of this period, fans being treated to an awful lot of lamp lighting tonight. It's 5-2. Malkin's won the draw inside his own end. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Buffalo's won the faceoff. That knocks it off the puck. Comes up with a glove save.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
The Sabres will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front. Back at the point, he set it up. And that goes off a body. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Buffalo's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. St. Louis wins the draw. Quick feed to Siegenthaler. Scrum along the wall. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Seniskevich.
St. Louis has had a really tough night tonight, and sometimes it's just difficult. You get to the rink, you're ready to go, and then your legs just can't get underneath you. Your brain really isn't turned on. And the result is exactly this. Just have a look up at the scoreboard. Shesterkin's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Buffalo's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area, and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Driving right to the front, and he elects to explore his options. Shot! Buffalo's got the puck. Slides it across to Ceci. And now he tries to get it across to Stahl. Tries to get the puck over to Seneca. Picked up along the wall by Alexiak. Puck sent in, and that will allow for a fresh group of forwards to get out on the ice. Heiskanen's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And they're going to fight here.
Well, everyone up on both benches here, and this is all because of the hit to one of their star players, James, and I like the response. You've got to find a way to stick up for your teammates, in particular your best players.
Down he goes, and he goes down hard.
Yeah, he does, Jim. He gets clipped square, and you can see that he's laboring to get up. With this game completely out of hand right right now. This is a predictable fight. Late in the game, it's a blowout. This is frustration bubbling over.
Well, with all that said and done with, we still got a game to play, and face-off here set to resume action. The Sabres come up with the defensive zone draw. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Quick pass to Aho. Misses over the net. The Blues will play it in their own end. Puck sent over to McHale. And that shot gets caught in traffic. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. Buffalo's got it across the line. Landeskog's going to play the puck behind the cage. Override on the play. Wow! That's a true score!
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time he executes perfectly and puts it in. No surprise there that another one goes in for him. I mean, he's the team's leading goal scorer, and everyone relies on him to really set the tone and put it in the net, a reason why they're successful.
Buffalo's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for the coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Fires it. Denied by the goaltender.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And he serves it across to Ovechkin. Scooped up along the wall by Letang. Puck scooped up by Malkin. Here's a short pass to Kane. And that doesn't reach the net. Big time stop. And rings the iron. There's another consecutive save. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn on another gear, and they have done that here. Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. Here on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue. Well, it's not often that shots beat the goaltender clean from distance, James, but it's all about finding that lane and then getting all of it on it. This one has seeing eyes and makes its way to the back of the net.
St. Louis scoring, change your goal.
Sometimes you just have to reset. They're going to get him out of the net. This game not fast. He wants out of there.
The Sabres probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop. And they've been consistent throughout the game. And consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Pumps it away in his own end. Into the corner now. There's a shot! And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Slides the puck to Ovechkin. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Snaps one here in the slot. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
Monsters bailed his team out throughout this entire game, and sometimes that's going to happen here, James. It's quantity and it's quality right now. His team has to find a way to push to the perimeter, give him an opportunity to see the puck, and most importantly, find a way to get some energy engaged in this game. They got to get going north and try and generate some offense.
The Sabres have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Buffalo's got it, and they're on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
And it's a quick pass to Stahl. Here's a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Penalty coming up. Whistle stops the play. The Blues will serve 2 minutes in the box.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They got to find a way to figure this out.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
When you're not scoring on your power play, James, you just have to get it to the net and you have to crash. You got to get to the dirty areas. Doesn't matter how it goes in, just that it goes in.
Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Takes a shot, and he stakes that one with the glove. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Buffalo's got it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Kane's swooping in on the attack. Takes a shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. And a solid stop on the play there. And look at this, they've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. That's picked up along the wall. He scores! Off the puck and pulled to the try.
Well, if you give him inches on his head, this time those inches will work in his favor, and they go right into the net. James, no matter which way you slice it, it is tough for a backup goaltender to come in. You're cold, you haven't had any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by him.
Buffalo's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Aho. Drives it in, rips it. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Sabres have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Buffalo's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Now a quick pass to Aho. Fires it on net and makes the routine save.
Shesterkin's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
The Blues have it now. And the defenders come up with the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Blues pick up steam and are on the attack. Gives them nothing in front.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
The Blues gain possession along the wall. Evans looks around. The Sabres have it from their own end. And now it's grabbed by Schneider. Shot. Oh, what a save by Shesterkin. Moves it on over to Stahl. Taken by Nyquist. Shot. Turned aside with the glove by Allen.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum change. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Buffalo's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. The Sabres win it. From the boards, he takes that pass. Pokes it away, great hand high. And he slides it quickly to McDonough. Oh, a clutch save! Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. There's the whistle, and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Samaskevich is sliding the puck behind the net. Rips it. Denies him with the save. Buffalo's gained possession along the boards. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Quick shot. Fantastic save. And now it's over to Samaskevich. Moves inside. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Samaskevich. And that will stop. Dishes it to Kane. Moves it quickly over to McDonough. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. St. Louis has possession of the puck. The Blues gain the zone. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Siegenthaler's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed. Cut into the slot. Stones him in front.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Sabres wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Picks off the pass.
Knowing how to protect the lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Takes the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. The Sabres have it against the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Gaining momentum along the wing. Brzezinski's got it in the corner. And now he moves it quickly to Edmund Larson. And mercifully down to seconds left in this one. Back to Ben Series there. And it's kicked away. Slides it quickly to Palmieri. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Slides the puck over. Fired into the offensive zone, and they'll make some changes. Moves it to Edmund Larson. Here they come on the attack down the left side. He was locked in there. Quick feed to Kane. Fires it into the offensive zone. Good battle along the boards for the puck. The Blues gain control of the puck. Into the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Ovechkin. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. And a quick save on that one.
They're getting puck luck as well.
This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at the celebration here, Cheryl.
And you gotta love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Well, that'll bring it into an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.